June, a wonderful time to visit Iceland. What makes it so wonderful? Well, it's the time of year where the weather is at its best. 55 degrees Fahrenheit and 13 degrees Celsius being the average temperature in June. It might not sound like a lot, but it's really nice for us locals after having endured the long, cold, dark winters. When the weather hits 15 degrees Celsius, Icelanders start calling in sick to work just to go out and enjoy the sun.
Oh, so, Dad, you know, I've been telling you I have seasonal allergies. They're really acting up, so I think I gotta go home, take some medicine.
Okay. Feel better, Granny. Feel better. Warmer weather means clear roads, which is perfect for exploring. It's also the month where we have our longest days. And what I mean by that is that the sun doesn't set. Well, technically it does, but it's bright 24 hours a day. And that means no northern lights in June. But endless daylight is awesome. And if you're not used to it where you're from, then you're gonna love it. Everyone wants to be out and about, enjoying life while we experience a few warm, long days during summertime. So June is a nice time to visit Iceland. And a lot of travelers do, which results in tours and activities selling out faster than usual and the prices for accommodations really rising as summertime approaches. So it's not ideal to take a spur of the moment, last minute trip to Iceland over summertime, but it doesn't really need to be an issue if you book your tours and activities and accommodation with some notice. Since you'll be able to book tours and activities while they're still available and accommodations before the prices start to rise. So if you're set on visiting Iceland during June, I always recommend getting everything booked sooner rather than later. And when you book things in advance, you have a lot of fun stuff to look forward to. And it can be done stress-free if you're booking activities and tours that have a flexible cancellation policy. And that's exactly what you'll find here at Wake Up Reykjavik. We have the best small group adventures that you'll find here in Iceland. Tours that cover all the highlights. Waterfalls, puffins, whales, glaciers, sightseeing, you name it. Great selection, small groups, best prices, best reviews, and flexible cancellation policy. Meaning that if you want to make some changes or if something changes with your travel plan, you're always able to reschedule or simply cancel for a full refund as long as it's done 24 hours to the tour start time. Very nice. When it comes to special dates in June, then there's one big one, which is June 17th, which is when we celebrate our Independence Day. This is a major holiday here in Iceland, and various festivities, events, and parades take place all throughout the country. So if you happen to be in Iceland on this day, then I definitely recommend to join in on the celebrations and experience the Icelandic culture firsthand. We also have something called Fisherman's Day, which celebrates the Icelandic fishermen and their contribution to the Icelandic economy and the Icelandic culture. This event typically takes place on the first Saturday of June and is celebrated in coastal towns and communities all throughout Iceland. Fisherman's Day, or as it's sometimes called, Seaman Day, has festivities that usually include a variety of maritime-themed events and activities, such as boat races, fishing competitions, harbor cruises, and sea-related exhibitions. These events provide an insight into the daily life of the Icelandic fishermen. Then we have the summer solstice, which this year happens on June 20th, marking the longest day of the year and the official beginning of summer in the northern hemisphere. In Iceland, the summer solstice holds a special significance due to the country's high latitude. During summer solstice, Iceland experienced the unique phenomenon of the midnight sun, where the sun remains visible above the horizon throughout the night, casting a soft golden glow over the landscapes. Now, if you're looking for some fun mini events, then I would check out Harpa Concert Hall. You can visit their website at harpa.is because they show a variety of different concerts, stand-up comedy, and different shows. It's a lot of fun. Now, I really hope that my video Iceland in June inspired you, gave you some practical information, and got you maybe a tiny bit more excited for your awesome trip ahead. But for a deeper exploration for your Iceland travel itinerary, I definitely recommend two very informative videos. The first one being the 2024 Iceland travel guide. I'll try to have that here. And then the other one being visiting Iceland in summer, everything you need to know. They're a bit longer, more in-depth, and a lot of fun to watch, a lot of good info. And I hope you'll enjoy your trip to Iceland during summertime to the absolute fullest. June is such a fun time to visit, and I'll see you then.